Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project and Magnetic Reversal News, bringing you a magnetic excursion update Saturday, June 14th, around 7:45 p.m. Mountain Time. We just had a big impulsive flare in M6.8 from departing region AR 4105. And we've got a lot to talk about today, so keep calm. It's boom time. And happy anniversary to the U.S. Army. The 250th anniversary of the U.S. Army, keeping us the freest nation on the entire planet. Thank you, gentlemen and ladies. We appreciate your service. Now back to the weather. North central U.S. faces daily bouts of severe weather, day after day. Throughout the weekend as well, the most common hazard within the strongest thunderstorms will be large hail, powerful wind gusts, which can snap trees and down power lines. Here is the severe weather threat tomorrow into tomorrow night. Hail, flooding, isolated tornadoes, localized damaging winds to 70 miles per hour, and it's a huge region. And currently, we've got lots of, storm warnings. 20 severe weather warnings currently up in Montana, Alabama, South Dakota, Georgia, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, New Mexico, Arkansas, Louisiana, Oklahoma. Yeah, all over the place. Take a look at that. Not much real weather coming out of it, but we do have severe weather pockets across the central and southeastern U.S. And here is the full forecast. We've got widespread showers in the eastern U.S. with severe thunderstorms in the plains. A heat wave in the desert southwest is ongoing. You can see those warnings up here in magenta. Widespread showers and thunderstorms across much of the central and eastern U.S. will produce areas of excessive rainfall, especially in the southern mid-Atlantic states. Scattered severe thunderstorms are expected from Montana into portions of the central and southern plains this weekend, and a heat wave will build in the desert southwest in parts of Arizona, southeastern California, and southern Nevada. Let's take a look at the thermodynamics and go to 2-meter temperature shaded. That'll give us a good picture. You can see the current temps for tomorrow, 106 for the high there in Arizona. And we'll move it through to Sunday, fun day, 110 and 108 for Tuesday, 104 for Wednesday as that heat, 105 for Thursday. That heat wave continues, 109 for Friday. This is normal activity in the Southwest. It's always hot all summer. What a bummer. And if the power does go out for any long period of time, it's going to stink down there. Brisbane freezes through a 23-year low. So things are cooling off. Brisbane just shivered through the coldest June morning in 23 years. The mercury in the CBD plunged to a brutal 5.2 C or 41 degrees Fahrenheit, the lowest since 2002. Brisbane Airport went even colder, bottoming out at 38.3 Fahrenheit, the coldest June reading since 2009. And bad news, subpolar North Atlantic sea surface temperatures are now below the 45-year mean. Tough times for climate scan professionals. Let's blow this image up, and you can see what we're talking about. Right there, we've crossed the 45-year average threshold for subpolar North Atlantic daily temps. In a global warming world, that just shouldn't be possible. Seismic update. Very low level activity worldwide as the coronal hole coupling is ceasing to exist. Got an interesting rumbler up here in central Alaska at 4.7. We've got activity in Japan at 5.0. Ho, ho, ho. But other than that, very low level activity worldwide. Now, we did have an M6.8 solar flare detected around AR 4105 in the southwest quadrant. It was impulsive, which means any coronal mass ejection will be headed away from Earth. But the 3-day geomagnetic forecast is showing things could be spicy. As at any time that the BZ shifts south, we may go back into geomagnetic storm. Plasma speed has pushed up around 500 kilometers per second, but the telemetry is not showing anything that could send us into geomagnetic storm anytime soon. KP at 3. Anthropologists map Neanderthals' long and winding roads across Europe and Eurasia. Now, recent scholarship has concluded that Neanderthals made a second major migration from Eastern Europe to Central and Eastern Eurasia between 120,000 and 60,000 years ago. But the routes they took have long been a mystery, primarily because there are few archaeological sites connecting the two regions. In a new analysis, a team of anthropologists using computer simulations has offered a map of possible pathways, which concludes that Neanderthals likely used river valleys as natural highways and traveled during warmer periods to move approximately 2,000 miles in less than 2 years. Well, I don't think this is groundbreaking work at all, and, well, appears to be very logical. What say you? Leave a comment below. All links to everything we talk about today will be linked below the video. Now, guys, coming up in just a few minutes over at Magnetic Reversal News on YouTube, check out the video. 1 hour expose on the Cascadia earthquake that is coming is now worse than feared. We'll go over all the data, all the new scientific papers coming out, pointing to worse than feared. We'll also talk about the Lechamp magnetic excursion, and we'll go over some of the details of what to worry about during this magnetic excursion we're all living. And it could be lack of sunscreen that killed off the Neanderthals. We'll discuss all these topics, as well as the fact that the next Cascadia earthquake could be much worse than feared. It has to do with the land dropping down a significant amount and the sea inundating the area. We are long overdue for an 8.5 or greater magnitude earthquake in Cascadia. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when, and we'll answer that question in just a few minutes over at Magnetic Reversal News on YouTube. So check it out. Support the channel, support your preparedness, and learn something. And if you haven't learned anything, holy macaroni. On Friday, gold has just hit another all-time high. So if you're looking to get into precious metals, why not Goldco? They are the industry leader, 5 stars from the Better Business Bureau. From precious metal IRAs to direct purchases of gold and silver, they've helped thousands of Americans diversify their portfolio and protect their retirement savings. There are no penalties to shift from a regular IRA to a precious metals one, none whatsoever. Request your free 2025 gold and silver kit, no obligation. Support your preparedness, well, and get some precious metals in your portfolio. Do it now. And that's a boom to knowledge. Please hit the thumbs up, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. Half the people that watch this are unsubscribed. We need you to hit that button to help this channel grow. We're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Can you help us on that mission? We love each and every one of you. Be safe, and that is a boom.